Hello everyone! Such that you all exist. I was waiting for this to go live because sometimes it doesn't go live and then I look stupid. Alright, so I am going to actually post this morning that I am going live. Normally I don't do that recently because I've been feeling insecure about it, but whatevs. Whatevs! I'm over it. So I was trying to fix my load problems yesterday, being that I have been having those ridiculous load problems, and I think it's a combination of two things. I think it's a problem with my router, which there's one on order now, but I also think that it's a problem with hold on. I also think it's a problem with essential housing tools for me only. I doubt any of the rest of you will have over 6,000 homes in your saved in your community housing tool. I tried doing something with it. I deleted it. I brought it back, and it was just a pain in the butt, and it didn't work, and blah blah blah. So it was annoying. So I have a message into Cardi asking him what to do about that. So until then, I may still have to disable the community app from time to time. I am actually adding this house to my, there is a contest going on, and I'll tell you about it. If you are in BMW, no, BBC. Okay. BBC House Hop submissions open. I believe that's either one, I believe it's for 1 and 2, depending on, it doesn't matter which one you're in. They are doing housing hops. This is not a contest, actually. It's a social housing event, which I love the idea. Submission deadline is September 16th. There is no theme. You can only submit one house, and you set your house as your primary, your default permissions to visitor. And if you have EHTFX, you have to mail them to @treat, TREAT, and all homes will be visited. Send a in-game mail. You have to use houses that are medium and larger due to the visitor limits, which is perfectly reasonable and understanding. And I understand it completely. So that, probably is what I'm going to be ending up doing, is not making it a contest, but a community type visit type dealie. And for holiday houses, and we're gonna just go see them all because why the heck not, right? And since J Hart seems to be doing his stuff, let me give you that information, because that information I don't believe is public yet. So it's still in discussion, and you will have to mail J Hart Ellis if you want to argue with him about it. And by argue, I mean he's asking people to give feedback as to when things should be and when they should not. And I believe it was Chrysaea who told me when. Yes. Tentative schedule for December contests. Let him know if you have any feedback. Saturday 21st, festive trees. Sunday the 22nd, fireplaces. Tuesday the 24th, spaceships. All right, so these are very, very close together. And that may be something that you may want to tell him about, because I've been complaining about the close together business for some time now, and nobody seems to be listening to me. So you may want to message him. Thanks for the follow, Colors from Chaos. I could have sworn you were already following. That's so weird. And then the other thing is, you may not, I mean, as for me, I think it's kind of weird to have the December 24th one be a spaceship one. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's like, don't you think that perhaps, I don't know, should not be December 24th? So I think I'll go do my post today about what things, you know, what tour, not competition. I might put that up on the forums today. I have a lot to talk about. There is, this might not go through because I don't, yeah, he's not on, he or she is not on this server. One of the things that I want to talk about is, I want to talk about some things that were said on the forums. Good Lord, the forums are salty this morning. Not really sure why. But starting with, if you haven't already, you should be reading Chrysea's Cobble Showcase. It's super useful. There's a lot you can learn from it. And I'm going to post the link now. Goodness, I'm not even on chat. Hold on. This is so lagged. There we go. That is the link to Chrysea's post on the community cobbles. Now, you can put up your own cobbles, which would be like things like your fireplaces that you've made out of stuff that to make it into a cobble of multiple items put together. Or you could put up, you could just look at it for inspiration. And it's really actually kind of nice just to look at it to just appreciate what people have been doing in our community. It's kind of awesome. So that's one thing. That wasn't so salty though. The next thing that was kind of salty was well, let's just skip the salty comment. Better display cases. Now, I don't disagree with this one bit. Murgadath was posting about how hard it is to see into the display cases, which you know is something that I actually talk about a lot. So what I said was, you know, put a light. Actually, I sang my response. I'm like, if you like them, then you should have put a light in them, because I'm a dork. Stick a light in them, and they light up without the murk. And I got a response from a Limbo saying, I tried the light but couldn't find one I liked. Maybe it's the Goldilocks in me, but they were either too bright or the color was off. That's kind of a clever, cute way of putting it, and I really appreciate it. But my response to that was, I found sinking a regular candle into the item you're lighting up can work. So that really can. I personally like handling it that way. The next one that people were talking about on the forums was this thread. Do you watch housing tours? And this was not actually salty. Sue Blue, who is someone I have toured their homes, is actually a person who started it. And she's just a lovely person, and her work is excellent. You know, it's not like it's not. I just put the link in chat. Now, given that she has great work, I was a little surprised to see what she had to say, but that was the reason I asked this weird question. Do you watch housing tours? Is because I can't bring myself to watch tours of houses that I might steal ideas from. This may come from my fine arts background or just my creative pride, but it makes me wonder if anyone else avoids tours. I know there are lovely bills out there that streamers tour, but I feel it may taint my own creativity to watch. Am I the only one? And then she has a vote up. And 50% or 14 votes say yes, they watch them. 10 votes or 35% said no. Other 14% not really sure what other would really mean. A lot of people said no. Some people said yes. Hey, yo, Beefcake Zero. I love your name. And what I wrote in response to that, to sort of, you know, because I, of course, would have to weigh in. I said, yes, I watched J. Hart Ellis. I have always done a lot of touring on my own, though. I try very hard not to steal anything, and when I do get an idea, I specifically try to do it differently. For example, Danielle Der6 did a Thanksgiving green bean casserole, which I've shown you. I was in love with. I'm reading my response on the forums to somebody saying, do you watch housing tours because somebody was saying they were afraid that they were going to steal things. And I said, I did it differently. Honestly, hers was better in the end. I'm not doing it to win. I do it because I love to see what other people make. I love to celebrate their art and make them feel appreciated and acknowledged. There's nothing worse than making art and nobody cares to even look at it. If I get ideas along the way, great, but it's mostly about seeing the art. I'm using the houses I look at now to teach people how to do things. See something cool, explain how it works. People go from there to adapt. It's a matter of integrity. And honestly, I've only seen 2 houses in over 6,000 that I might consider stealing, and only one of them, and in one of them, the owner didn't care. But there's a lot of people going back and forth on that. You know, it's like, do you get tainted by looking at tours? Obviously, my theory is no, because if I said yes, I mean, would I be doing this? Probably not. I would be a terrible builder today, like worse than I am, if I never tried touring houses, because I don't think I ever would have learned what I've learned without it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't. I learned from looking at other people. I looking at art. And so somebody compared it to like a library, a museum, saying like, do you not look at art in a museum because you're afraid of that being stealing? Oh goodness, you started the game yesterday. That is going to be difficult for you because I just do housing. This is not playing. So I may not be your cup of tea, but oh good. There's nothing wrong with running around and experiencing, honestly. My changes are too big. Yeah. There's plenty of, you may want to also try, here, I'll do a shout out. The Real War Hamster is a great guy. He helps out anybody. So if you are just starting out, he might be the best person to follow, but I encourage you to visit him and ask him questions. And he sometimes sends newbies free stuff if you're on NA at least. So I'm working on my house for, what was it again I was going to do? I was doing Nutcracker Suite. So I've just been working on my own house. Been thinking about what to do. Yeah, do what you want. No reason not to. Absolutely. There was something, though, yesterday that came to me that I was going to do, and now it's, like, completely slipped my mind. And I can't remember what it was. And who knows? Okay, so I'm going to put some cups here because otherwise people are just... What are they doing for drinks, right? Oh, I needed pots. I need pots. And then... I guess that's it. I was wondering about lights. I was thinking about which lights am I missing, and I guess I'm not. But, so yeah. There's something missing. I mean, I guess the animation will make up for it, but I need to go get some pots. And I don't think I have any available that aren't in use. Yeah. I think I went to my Grand Topol and I went and looked and there weren't any pots, but we'll double check. Because I had to put my plants in them. Oh, wait, I know where they are. Never mind. My storage system is so retarded. Excuse my language, I shouldn't have said that. Stupid. Housing is an aspect of the game, sort of like if you've ever played Minecraft, it's got, you know, you can build things in it. It's the same thing. If you've ever played Skyrim, then you know what housing is, whether you know it or not. You can buy a house, you know, in this game and then decorate it. It's pretty much the same thing, except there aren't as many options. Like in Skyrim, you could put your armor up. Here you can't, you know, hang your armor up or anything. So this is the less fun version of it, I guess. Oh, never played any Elder Scrolls. This is going to be new for you. You probably should just YOLO it. Probably your best bet. Yeah. Yeah. That would be something you would want to do then. I'm probably like the worst person for you to be watching right now though, because I'm not actually like playing. But my friend Nvidia is also playing. She's playing it right now, and she does mostly, I think, PvP. Oh crap, Karen. Excuse my language. It's too early in the morning. I'm not making any sense. But Nvidia is good for regular gameplay because I'm just going to be building, and I'm embarrassed that I'm going to be so boring. But I'm glad you stopped by, no matter what. Where was I going? Oh, Cyrodiilic. Yes, I too, Schottenjäger. I too want that. Want that to happen. And other things too. I wish. Oh, that's fine. I wish that I don't know. I wish things that were different than the way they are. I'm a little bit of a unhappy camper, such that it is in the housing world today. So much salt on the forums this morning. So much salt. People not liking essential housing tools and saying stuff about it, saying it's, you know, not doing it the right way, which always rubs me the wrong way when people say stuff like that. It's like, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. I get mad. Ah, yes, this is what I wanted. These 2 pots. All right, so now we're going back to my house, and we're gonna build. Yeah, there was some people saying that they don't like to watch streamers because they don't like essential housing tools, and that streamers use essential housing tools. So it's like, I don't just do that. Hey, Nana, I've been wondering about you. Are you doing okay? I've been looking for you because I was going to ask you a stupid question that's going to embarrass the heck out of me, which is, and I'm just going to ask it. Can you tell me your in-game name again? Because I know I know you as Nana. I don't remember what your in-game name is, and I wanted to send you something as a thank you. And I have no memory, so please don't take it personally. It's my illness. I have no brain. No brain. Chris Terra. I knew I used to know it. Chris Terra. I'm glad you're okay. Mine is, my appointment's coming up on the 10th. So, I hope that whatever you were dealing with is dealt with. Because mine isn't yet. And so let's hope, right? Fingers crossed that things get better. And then at some point today, I think I might actually try learning how to do an animation again. So we'll see. All right, you get out of the way. You may not look right because you're too big, but we'll see. You might be too big. You're a fire hazard, that's for sure. No, you're too big. Sorry, buddy. Need to put you back. What a mess. Trial and error, I guess. That's how it goes. But I'm going to try to do animation. And animation it was very hard for me the first time I did it, but as I've been thinking about it, I feel like I have an idea of what I was doing wrong last time that made it harder. So I think I'll try again and it won't be as hard. But I may not want to do it on channel. I may not want to do it live because I think I'm going to screw it up. Hold on. I got to plug something in. But yeah, I'm going to get just a tiny bit of things done this morning. And then I haven't been doing my real work because honestly, I haven't been enjoying it lately. It just hasn't been enjoyable. All right, these are smaller. Maybe these will work. Let's see. What plants do I want to mix? Those are ferns. I don't really think a fern would look right with it. Actually, I may already have stuff on me that would work with it. Come to think of it. Why do I have you in here? You should not be in here. Trying to figure out the best thing to go with that plant to make it look like it's a nice, maybe it'll be hostas. I don't know. We'll try it. I'm trying to make it look like a Christmas plant. Holiday plant. Moo, 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 moo. All right. What was the other thing I was going to check? Gosh, my brain is just shot. All right, I have no pots. I have to go buy some pots, I think. Itchy nose. I could go make some pots. I'll go make some pots. It's silly to go buy them. And then I'll go visit things. But yeah, so more on the forums while I'm traveling. Somebody said, I don't watch streamers because so many of them use add-ons. I think it's more of a challenge and more fun to furnish them with just ESO supplied items and functionality. And my answer to that was, some things you simply can't do, such as a house of entirely stars or an ocean. It's kind of apples and oranges. I try to do a half-half balance in my stream so that people who are only interested in regular builds get to see those too. Oh, I left on the darkness in this. So that's my take on it. Plus, I also just like effects, and it makes me sad when I see people say things like that. But what you gonna do? All right, I need 2 pots that'll look right. And in fact, I should be doing Eleanor because that's what that house is mostly. Yeah. Hearth. All right. No, not elsewhere. Is it not hearth? Maybe it's courtyard. Yes, it's a courtyard. I don't know. Which kind do I want? I think I want this one. So we'll make 2 of those. This is all, as you know, just me messing around and throwing out things. Yeah, they are. It is sad, and it bummed me out a little bit. Where is it? It bummed me out that people are avoiding streams, but it bummed me out more that they were doing it because of essential housing tools, because, you know, it's like there's pros and cons to each way of building. I don't know. It was just a very salty forum this morning. I just was a little bit taken aback, and it actually put me kind of in a bad mood. That, and my friend called me a moron because I disagreed with him on a political question. And I don't mean like an actual politics kind of thing. It was a question about something stupid, like, should the Senate be the place for an impeachment trial, or should the judiciary? And because I said the judiciary should be, even though the Senate is, they called me a moron. I'm like, seriously? You're gonna call me a moron because of that? Like, wow, you're a tool. So I'm a little bit annoyed with that. People, what is your problem? All right, so this is going to be the base point. I'm going to put that there. I could put you here. And then I'm going to put you in this. It's going to be a little big for it, but I think I can cover it up. Yeah, I know. Totally rude. And I'm actually not going to respond to him until he apologizes for that, because that's ridiculous. You don't talk to your friends like that. Oh, that's way too tiny. Verdant hosta? Nope, still too tiny. Summer hosta? Too tiny. That's what I thought was going to happen. Let me look at my shrubs. Small berry. I suppose this could work. Let me see what the bush looks like. Nope. Let's go with the small berry for now. I will change that to something better later. Hey, PS artist, nice to see you. Yeah, we're just gonna put those there as temporary. What are you? What are you? Oh, I know what you are. Okay. Yeah, they should. I'm a little shocked, honestly, at the response because it was not even something that's, you'd think that they would argue with you about the person in question, but they did, but he wasn't even concerned about that. He was just annoyed with my particular take. He said, "I don't waste my time arguing with morons. You're very, very smart and very, very wrong." Wow. Okay. Dick. Dickhead, that was mean. That was mean. What kind of friend does that? Unless I misinterpreted the statement. I'm shocked because this is a friend of mine and I care about him and I just thought that was kind of mean. Anyway. Yeah, it was mean. Hey, Betty. Um, Hi, Embryfer. Oh, you guys are sweet. He's not that bad normally. Oh, great. I'm glad. I think you will do a great job because I thought, the more I was thinking about it, the more I was realizing that there's a lot of things that we can do to show you that'll be fun. Also, I've been looking at people's houses. I've been trying to look at a bunch of my followers' houses to try to see what they're up to. And I think, in fact, I was up to you. But if you don't want me to go check out your house, I won't. But you better say it so fast because I was going to go look. Ah, unavailable. Sadness. All right, so let's do our Rambo. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like building some more today, so I figured it would be smart. Tucker Scorpions. I don't know who that is, so let's go. I felt like doing more, but I feel like there needs to be something else to this house in addition to the animation. I feel like it's missing something. I'm hoping to get some inspiration today, some thoughts on what to do. So what I told my friend, and he's probably going to watch this later and I'm going to feel bad, is that just because it's a Senate question doesn't mean I should agree it should have been, and that doesn't make me a moron. So I did stand up for myself. Oh, you're on EU. Okay. I need to check a bunch of people on EU. This is Tucker Scorpions. And I don't know this person, but I like it. Hey, Garish. It goes. I had kind of a cranky morning. There's a bunch of people being very salty on the forums about building and about streamers. Maybe not salty. Some of them are salty, but the rest of them seem to be like conflicted over whether or not it's good to watch streamers touring houses, because are you then going to steal any ideas that you see without intending to? And somebody had a really good answer to that, which is, well, if you are in fine arts and you paint, if you go to a museum, does that mean that you're going to steal stuff you saw in a museum? Yeah, there are other add-ons that I use, mostly all by Cardi though. Another one I use is the Magic Carpet, which lets you basically have a hey, hello, yeah, well, in life, yeah. Magic Carpet lets you basically fly around while you're building, so that you don't fall. You can do things at a higher level. It's a scaffolding, essentially. It's true. Nothing new under the sun. Except if you're... Oh, what was his name? Not Nietzsche. I can't remember that guy's name. The guy that Edison stole stuff from. Tesla. Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla had a lot of unique ideas. This is cool. I like this. They made a separate little chapel. Cool. All right. And you know, I like that because anytime somebody like shuts out that library portion, because I don't think that the library portion looks good in this section. I also think it's a good idea to make that a trophy portion. Yeah, I know, it's miserable. I mean, Bayushi, he had a horrible, horrible end, but the truth is that his ideas were so incredibly unique and interesting. It's too bad that they keep some of his stuff secret. I guess some of it's probably got to be weaponry. So this is the lion's den portion, lion's cradle rather, and I love this view. Yeah. Well, that doesn't surprise me, honestly. Right now, you know, if you had talked to me about that during a different administration, I might have said to you, oh, I'm sure there's nothing negative behind it, but now I know better. Dead people! Ew! All right. Don't want dead people. All right, so who's going to check next? Zed Buffer. I don't know who Zed Buffer is yet. So much lag. So much lag. I think I did one clue. Hey, Colors, you're not barging in. You're fine. I like Sue Blue a lot, so I'm sad to think that she doesn't follow because of that. And that's exactly what I think you said I agreed with, which is that, you know, looking at art is a great way to, yeah. Well, you know, and I mentioned this to my husband this morning, and he said, well, it's kind of different because it's like art is much more, it's a lot, there's a, building in ESO, he said, is so much more restrictive that he could see the argument. I don't. I think you're right. It's the same thing as going to a museum, but I'm not picking on her. Right, right. But that's all about personal integrity. And, you know, I think most of us builders, if not all of us, have personal integrity. Ugh, I can't spell. I'm trying to look up some of my followers. All right, let me do something here. I'm going to shout out for Colors from Chaos because he has his own. There we go. Trying to be a little bit more paying attention to who does things. There we go. I finally got one. Oh, you're welcome, Garish. I think I must have... No, I don't think I did because I thought you were on EU. So I didn't send you anything. I apologize. Yeah, I hear you. And, you know, you're right. But from an outsider point of view, I've only ever seen two pieces that I would say are stolen. One of them was, there is, I don't know if you guys have seen the carnival done by Research Monkey with the bunnies. Somebody copied that, like, literally exactly, having all the bunnies in the same places, having all the same rides, having everything look exactly the same. Like the bunnies were actually like handing out food in the exact same spots. I mean, it was piece for piece was identical. That's stealing. Another person took, another person went right before a contest and went to one of my friends' houses, looked at the structure that they had in Halls of the Lunar Champion, and that night had the same exact structure. I mean, identical structure as the structure that my friend put in. And it was a very unique structure, so it wasn't like they just on their own came up with it, especially when we know that they had visited it prior to. Oh, cool. Visited it prior to that. So, you know, it was kind of obvious that they stole that idea. They went a different direction with it after that, but that was a little much for the person who had it done to them. They were a little upset about it because it was a contest. So sometimes I think that that could be a type of cheating, but those are the only 2 times I've ever seen anything like stolen like that. This is KNHOJ123 who followed me recently. This is his home, his or her home. I think it's his because we have John K is the name backwards. And this is their Cold Harbor. No effects. But I really like this building. It's very interesting. I haven't seen anybody do a building like that before. Oh, look, it's got stairs up too. This looks like it's going to be fun. I love you guys. I love seeing what you come up with. This is really interesting. Go ahead and lurk. Lurk, lurk, lurk. And I also like using the coral like this, the limestone and the coral, as flooring. It's very affordable if you plan to do that. I'm guessing that's wall art. I'm not sure. I like the ceilings with the stuff growing out on them. This is obviously a stage. Maybe it's a stage for him to say stuff. Not sure. And then library floor. Oh, that's Hectorhaim. That's not the guy who talks. Storage. Bedrooms in little weird cubbies, but I like them. I just, you know, it reminds me of an open office building, like where you would be like, everybody has to sleep generally in the same area. Like office buildings when people get on the phone in an open office setting. Oh, I hate that. The tabletops. These are dark elf. I've been giving them away, actually. Or do you mean, were there others? I'm not sure. They created one like this. That's interesting. I didn't even notice that. It's like, I feel bad when I miss details, you know? The dark elf, yeah, those are dark elf tables. They sell for about 1,200 gold. Or if I'm selling them, about 1,000. Because I've been going cheaper. All right, we're up top now. And this is where people train, I guess. Cool. And then this is a diving board, I'm guessing. Or just a way to see what else is going on. Kickstart how? Hello. Little goblin. You mean this person? I don't know. There is no fat blob up here. Oh, are you a troll? Oh, keep trying. Keep going. Oh, you're cute. I gotta love them. Try harder. You're not working. All right, so what's next? More regalia in the Molten House. Okay. More regalia. account created 6 minutes ago. Yeah, so did I. I was initially answering that. I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. Wait, what? I banned him. But he'll probably be back. Somebody like that's going to come back. Oh, I'm sorry, Colors. I missed what you said before because the spammer came in. I love the premise behind Creative Commons. Share and share and like. For a good chunk of time, a friend and I were bouncing ideas back and forth, and the designs we were doing that time were improved by that. I believe it. I think it's fun to share. I think it's my main reason for looking at people's houses, though, isn't even to learn stuff. It's kind of been a side effect of it. What I really wanted to do from visiting houses was I built a house, and it was so sad that nobody visited it. And I like put all of this work into it, and no one bothered to come visit. And I was too shy to ask them to. So I started visiting houses as a way to, give back what I thought was missing. So I did that. This is so nice. This is more Agalia. I don't know this person, but it's a very nice random. I love the way that they set up their food. It takes so much work to make things look natural, and this looks natural. It takes more work than you might think to make things look like, they're just placed there. 200 out of 200 items and a beautiful couch. You can do this too. These are, I think, these are orchid stages or platforms, one or the other, and then with just a lot of pillows. And then we've got a Christmas tree with apples. A lot of people have been asking me what to use for Christmas trees, as ornaments. And apples, I think, are a good start. Apples and candles are pretty good. All right, let's see if I can find another one of our peeps. Nillanub. Yeah, they do. I was looking at a bunch of Christmas trees yesterday because I was trying to find what kind of art, Betty, because I was trying to come up with ideas for Christmas tree ornaments and whatnot. And something came to me and then I forgot it because I'm dumb. Oh, I have to do that too. Not melted crayon. My mom taught me that when I was a kid and I loved it. Yeah. I meant I have to kill my dragons. I haven't killed my dragons yet. But killing dragons is so boring to watch. Ah, here we go. I got one. Etherin77. Let's see if they have anything at their house. It's kind of amazing how many of my followers don't actually have homes decorated. It's like you would think if they were interested enough to watch a housing firm that they would build, but they don't. Or maybe they do and they just are shy about it, I think this one is going to be another shy person's just based on the fact that it's a flaming mix. And then we'll go kill a dragon because I need to. So, oh yeah, I was talking about contests. So the next one coming up is going to be a Christmas tree one. That's true. So no, they actually did decorate this. This is Etherin77, and they actually did decorate it. It looks good. It's hard to do small apartments, and this one is well done. Especially with the shelves and all the food. Very, very cute. I like it. Now we'll go kill the dragon. Thank you for the follow, Eoseat. Tycho. Is that Tycho backwards? I wonder if you have another character named Brahe. Tycho Brahe. We're gonna kill some dragons. And then we're gonna get back to building. I need to find lots of Christmas trees. If you want, on Spicy Economics webpage, I did at one point separate everything so that it's all hold on. It's all sorted by type, and there is a section for New Life. So if you, oh no, I'm gonna miss that. If you decide, yeah, it's Tycho Brahe, right? Oh, well, not Brahe, but I mean, it's Tycho. I saw that, and that's what it looked like to me. Okay, kill the dragon, kill the dragon. Don't die yet, dragon, please. Oh, good, plenty of time. Woo! Okay, just need my tickets, and then we'll... Oh, you're gonna try to kill me, aren't you? Is your name Tycho, or do you just like that name? Don't kill me, please. Just land so I can shoot you. There we go. So the next house is, so if you go to Spicy Economics, there's a New Life section under the gallery, and you can look at trees, you can look at other things that people have done for wintertime builds. I've been showing you a bunch of them, but you know, there comes a point where I don't have any more to show you, and this is where we're at. So if you have a Christmas tree build that you want to do, submit it to J Hart Allis, just sending him a message. It's EU or NA, but just PC, and give it a shot. See how it goes. I don't think he's officially announced it yet, so you have a little bit of a little jump on the competition. But I mean, I think we all know that a Christmas or a New Life tree contest was gonna come. You know, at some point, somebody's gonna do it, right? Even if it's not him. And then he's also this month going to do a spaceship one, and I think that's getting announced this year. I mean, this month, shortly, because I know that Stormahawk was looking for pictures of spaceships. So that's one. And then the last one I believe that's going to come is going to be the a fireplace one, which if you want to have some inspiration on that, on the official housing forums, there's a thread started by Chrysaea of all these different cobbles. You know, Tycho, I just want to call you Tycho. Yeah, I'm thinking about it too, Garish. I'm really struggling with it. I think I'm gonna get it. I got the set for holiday stuff. There are bits of it that are useful, especially if you're not a cobbler. Like if you don't care to put things together, like building Christmas trees or building garlands or whatnot. They're totally doable without having the set. But if you get it, you know, if you're the kind of person who likes to build in houses that are already kind of built, you don't want to have to craft a house from scratch. You don't want to do these things, you know, from scratch. That's perfect. I did get it myself, and some of it's really handy. Some of it's stupid, like the little ice creatures. Like I don't know when and where you're supposed to use those, because reality is that I've never seen them used in a build where they made any sense. And then, yeah. So that's up to you. But you know, most of that stuff, except for like the cookies and whatnot, you can make yourself. You can make a Christmas tree yourself if you go to Addon, Skywatch, and you buy a Christmas tree, topiary tree, and you can just use apples and whatnot as different ornaments. You can also do, there's like red berries and also spruce rather, that you can hang if you want to do garlands. You don't need to use the garlands they give. It's all about what you want. People make cookies out of sand dollars. I mean, there's all sorts of things that are creative that you can use. Yes. No, I kind of agree with you, Garish. That's why I got it myself. I felt like it was worth it. But, you know, for people who maybe don't have the extra money laying around, I think, you know, it's definitely something to consider before you buy it, whether or not these are things that you can do on your own or not. So, I mean, I'm not going to buy it again, I'll tell you that. I already have, I have too much already. Well, then, yeah, do it. I mean, if that's your thing. If it's important to you that the fire cooks, because if it isn't important to you that the fire actually cooks, you can fake that fire. Yeah. I wish that, honestly, I wish they would just cut all of the prices like in half on the Crown Store. And I think that that would be more realistic, and I think more people would be able to buy things. Just me. About to turn in this quest, and then we'll look at some more houses or talk about housing. I'll show you some of the things from the set in use. Most of them I have put to good use. Some of them are just sitting around because I don't know what to do with them because they don't make a ton of sense. All right, Chisbare, take my things. Okay. Take my things, lady. Let me open up all my stuff, see what I got. Garbage. Lots of garbage. Wait, where are the rest of them? There they are. There we go. And I sell to this guy. Yeah, I mean, like, if I can avoid buying a set, I would like to avoid buying a set. Like, you know, I'm not going to buy the life set, the, what's it called? The Kijiji life set, because I feel like that's kind of a ripoff. I mean, I like having bamboo, but it's really not a nice set for the amount of money that they're charging for it. I don't really care for it. Poof. All right, so where are we going? I wonder how many quests I'm at for the Dragon Guard. Clearly not 30. Ow. All right, so achievements. Dragon hold, I think. Quests, 30. I'm at 29 out of 30. Oh, that's ridiculous. All right, so we're going to show you those things in use and see if you like them. Let's start with this. I have split up the set. Half of the set is in my Grimoire's Woe, and the other half of the set is in the house I'm building now, the Nutcracker Suite. So, we'll see. I don't know. Are you guys working on New Life houses, or do you want me to talk about other things? Because I can talk about other things too. Okay, so oh, not Grimhearth's Woe, dummy. Hammer Death. This is just a storage house. Okay. What do I want to talk about? I'm in pain. I don't want to talk about I'm in pain, but I'm in pain. I don't know. Not much going on in my life except a whole lot of guilt that I'm not working on work and that I'm not doing things I should be doing and I'm screwing around. Oh, okay. So this is one of, I'm going to steal this because I need it for my other house. So you see these things here? These are little candy bobbers. Two of those come with the set. But I actually got one gifted for me. Somebody's gifted it to me. So that is how I got that last one. These lights are essential housing tools. These very subtle lights. I think that's it in this house. So let's go to the main one. because I just stole anything from that set to put it in. We're gonna go to my nutcracker. I need to put Christmas lights up in the nutcracker suite. I think it'll look better if I start using the strings, the light strings. The only problem I have with the light strings is I wish they were scalable. They're not. If you try to make them bigger, they just give you more strands of them, and I don't want that. Why are drops enabled? Not complaining, but why are they enabled? Hold on. There's a site. Hi, Kriya. Here, you guys probably don't know about it because I don't think most people know about it. Here is the site about drops and who's streaming from the stream team. If you go there, it's supposed to tell you, yeah, it tells you who's currently streaming on the stream team. It's a good way to find them. And then it has the Twitch drop schedule. And today, I guess, is still the Slay Dragons Save Cats charity campaign, so they have drops on. So that's good to know, right? Exciting. Because they're inheriting. That's kind of silly. I wonder who complained about that, because the charity streamers should get drops and others shouldn't get drops. I mean, that's kind of silly. So, all right, so this is the other stuff that comes with that set. So here's one of the, I believe this is the Khajiit snowman, which is kind of cute. You have to admit the snowmen are kind of cute. Then there's these little ice block guys that I don't really get and don't know really where to put. There's also a human snowman, a bark, and a, it's supposed to be a lizard Argonian snowman. So you got those snowmen. And then this is the Christmas tree that comes with this set. It's okay. It's not great. It's not wonderful. But it's all right. I like making my own trees, so that wasn't really a big problem. These garlands come with. They give you quite a few of these garlands. Those are very pretty. And then you see there's a couple of different wreaths. Yeah, it is. Kinda. Thing to know is all of these are under mounted decor. So it's kind of weird because you may expect that they would be in gallery or something, but they're under mounted decor. And now, because that one's up there, I raise that one up there. There we go. Okay, so I'm trying to keep things sensible. This is the cooking fire. No, yeah, this is the cooking fire that comes with. This is not the fireplace that comes with. This is just a normal Alinor fireplace. I don't remember where I put my fireplace. It's somewhere. Oh, and the last ice creature is a guar, and he's hiding over here. See? Got a couple more wreaths. A couple more garlands. And then I'm going to put the candy cane thingies up. I guess, I don't know what those are. Symbolic, okay. Symbolic. Symbolic of candy. So that's another touch of, I don't want to put them here. I'm going to put them on the table, right? Doesn't the table make a little bit more sense than the... No, maybe not. Nope, they look stupid. All right, I'll put them on the hearth. So New Life ladles. And you can go, if you want, and just want like one or two things, you can actually go into the housing editor and... All right, let's go into the housing editor. We'll look at purchase. And under crafts, symbolic decor, here you go, New Life ladle. You can buy these for 95 crowns if that's all you want, is just this one thing. You don't need to spend all of that money. Same with the gallery mounted decor. If you just want a wreath or something, or an Ouroboros wreath, you don't want the whole set, you can go in here and get that as well. So, you know, just remember that there are other options if you want to save money, um, cheaper options that are available. Oh, you can get the Christmas tree if that's all you want. So, different things, different cool stuff. Where's the food? I want to show you the food real quick. The cookies. Here, these are the New Life cookies and ale that come with the package. The lot does come with it, but these you also can buy under here if you don't want. I don't like their Christmas tree either, honestly. I don't think it's that great, and I think that even though mine are kind of lame at this point, they're not even close to done, and I like them better. You know what I mean? Like, I like them better than what they had going on there. Okay, so so now you've seen all the pieces, so I think that's good. Let me see if anybody put up a New Life piece. I just have New Life on my mind because I'm building the house for it, you know? But we're gonna have to start talking about spaceships, and I have quite a few spaceships I can show you also. That'll be good. All right, let's go to Denwall Cons. I looked at some of his stuff yesterday, but this is an enchanted snow globe home, and then we'll look at some spaceships, because if that's going to be one of the next quests, I mean one of the next contests, we should be talking about it. Oh, Nana, you know, I wasn't going to, but a friend of mine told me that J Hart wasn't getting a lot of entries, and that he wasn't really looking at going to make it a contest. He just wants it to be touring stuff. So I told him to use my kitty party house, which is all cats. So that way he has something to tour since it's for charity. It's like, I'm not going to build you a new home in 2.5 days. It's just not going to happen. And I was actually a little annoyed by it until I found out that it was just for charity and he wasn't really expecting you to build something. He just wanted you to submit something you already had. So that's what I did. I just gave him one I already had that he had already toured, but it has a cat theme, so, you know. Oh, somebody's just still working on this. I guess Denwall is still working on this. This is pretty much nothing yet. So let's go look at different vehicles. There's so many good vehicles out there entirely, but I will show you. Let's start with Greek Vamp, because Greek Vamp's offered to let me show all of his stuff, and I happen to know that his Matisson has multiple vehicles in it, and it's really cool. So we'll go there. And then we get some ideas for some different spaceship type deals. But I would think if you have essential housing tools and you want to see like pretty much what I think is the best EHT spaceship, go to Tulien, Tulien. His Cold Harbor is amazing. As for the Cry Havoc 101 had one, and I don't know what happened to it. It's been moved. It's not where it used to be. So if they hear this, please tell me where it is so I can show it off to people, because it was amazing. The new contact. Oh. Okay. So guys, he totally just clarified that I misunderstood. He said, I don't argue with morons because it's a waste of time. You, on the other hand, are more than worth the time because you are smart. Okay, so he was saying that I'm not a moron. So I appreciate that. So clarification, my friend is not a jerk. I misunderstood. And now I'm in a much better mood. I like this little building. The new contests are, he's going to do Christmas trees / New Life trees. He's going to do fireplaces, and he's going to do what we're looking at now, which is spaceships. Now, this is kind of spaceships, but kind of also another train, because I know a lot of people are doing holiday trains or want to do a holiday train. And this is Greek. I know, it seemed outrageous, didn't it? I just don't, I feel like an idiot now. Now I do feel dumb. But I'm glad that he said that, because otherwise I would be like, what? Just because I disagree with you doesn't make me an idiot, but I misunderstood. So yeah, this is a, I want to see somebody do a nice holiday train build. I think it'll be fun. So this is the build by Greek Vamp. It is so creative. It's really well done. I think it would be really neat to see somebody build it as a holiday train and put like garlands on it and maybe somehow cobble a Santa or something. And then you have this, which it reminds me of Mad Max a little bit. Like a three, it's almost like a gunship slash I don't know what to call it. Trike, maybe? Motorized trike? Futerco. I shall write it down. Oh, and while I'm at it, I gotta send somebody something. Huh. So since you like those tables, these are not the same tables, but they're close to it. And then this is something I've seen in places. This is a really neat way of making carriages. And I love seeing these. These are really cute for the holidays. People have these with the holiday horses up front, and you can just, yeah, it's really cute. See, and here's another way of doing it. What's cute about this is that this reminds me of very much, it is a museum. It's supposed to be a vehicle museum, but like this seems like an early cart, and this seems like a later stagecoach cart. You know, like they evolved through time. And then he's got a motorcycle. That's really cute. Well done, motorcycle. And then this, I guess, is a car. This looks like almost like a station wagon to me. That's cute. I like the mirror. The mirror is just a bunch of those clockwork plates. Really well done. But there is a spaceship. I guarantee there is a spaceship. We'll get up to that point. This is all Greek Vamp. No effects. Apparently, I just found out yesterday from one of my viewers that he is actually an architect, which makes a lot of sense. So this is the one I'm talking about. This is the spaceship type slash, I guess it could just be a typical airplane, not a spaceship. So there's an idea for you on how to do this. Just think about it. Oh, look at the guar with the little, oh wait. You know, they need to put a light in this. If you put a light in this, we may be able to see the guar a little better. Oh, enjoy yourself, Garage. And then this is a tractor, I'm guessing. With the smoke coming out, it's just a nice little touch. And I guess there's another step up that I didn't realize. Or didn't remember. And then this is not there. And then this is a tank, I guess. This would be a regular... Oh, no, with the wolf! That poor wolf. Oh, that's so sad. I don't like the wolf being squished. I'm not a mechanical person either, but that's, you know, I'm giving you some ideas for spaceships, such that they are. Swankery has a ton of different builds that are spaceship or other kind of things like that. But I don't want to go to my 50 billionth Swankery, so let's just go through here. I was going to do other things, but at this point I think it would be good to show, if I have any. some vehicles and whatnot. Ones that I haven't shown you already, because there's a lot that I have. Mew, mew, mew. Mew, 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 mew. Sorry. Looking at stuff, trying to... Research monkey, redone cave, and ship. I don't remember if that's a spaceship or not, but let's go to Daggerfall and find out. And then we'll see. We'll get some ideas. And then we'll talk about how to do it. Because, like, a lot of us aren't really technical people. And we're not sure, you know, how to build. But I guess my gut instinct would be to tell you, don't worry about it being accurate. Make it just fun. Make it a fun thing. Worry about the fun over the accuracy. Because a lot of people aren't going to look at it and say, this is inaccurate. Because they're, excuse me, they're not going to even know it's inaccurate. You know, most people don't know mechanical items, mechanical stuff that well enough that they would be able to tell. I certainly wouldn't. So this is a research monkey, no effects. This is all 700 items, and I knew he had a cave in here, but I don't recall the ship. So we're gonna try to find the ship. And this is Daggerfall. So what he's done here is he's completely reskinned it with granite, so that, I hope I'm not going backwards. Am I going backwards? I may be going backwards. I can't tell. If I ran back to the beginning, I apologize. Yeah, I think that's the beginning. Okay. I got turned around there for a second because the granite all looks the same, so it's hard to know which way you're going and if you stop. Which I guess is the intention, you know? Oh, it's a ship. Well, you know, whatever. It's still mechanical. So he's avoided the house entirely. And he's built a stairway down, which probably took up most of the slots, I want to guess. And then he built a ship, which is lovely. I think that a lot of people are going to end up using this clockwork material, the sheet metal. I think it'll be really useful. So if you have any interest in building this spaceship, you could use mechanical pieces. You can use dwarven pieces. I think, you know, a good idea that I'm not going to use, so if one of you wants to use it, you can use it, is maybe a space ship, like one that looks like this, like an airship. That might be a cute steampunky like idea that you could run with. As a pirate ship too. So this is like a lot of Daedric stuff, a lot of Daedric, Dwarven, and Clockwork is where you're going to be looking for making any kinds of ships or stuff. So this is, thank you Research Monkey for some inspiration. And a nice stairway too. So that's something. Something to base it off of. You do good ships though, you know, you really do, Bayushi. So like I feel like it's not really fair to compare it because yours are gonna be just crazy. All right, Polaria Nightshade has a Strident Springs with vehicles, so let's go there. I know these are a lot of the people that we see a lot of stuff from, but the reality is there's a reason why we see a lot of stuff from them, because they do a lot of stuff. What? Oh, Karen. Oh, so are you gonna, well, yeah. I mean, that's why. Oh, you're welcome, Nana. Yeah, I get it. I know you. I know that some people really are. And I saw your build for the last house. The Kragan home was very sci-fi, and I liked it. So that was good. And I think you're gonna just do a really good job at it. You know, the more exposure you have to sci-fi, though, I think the better you'll probably do. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't enter because we all grow from each thing that we do. This is new. This is a perspective build. This is like what Galileo did the other day. This is different. So I guess they built a perspective build, and the thing is hiding behind it. The guest book. Yay. Come on, guest book. Yeah, this is different from what I saw. So this is a perspective piece, and I like it. You have all the little guys hanging out, and you have this looks like a shrine, and then you have Sheo coming out of a house. I like it. What's over here? Okay, so it's not the whole thing that's got changed. So here's a vehicle. This is a little car. Isn't that cute? Those could be good rocket launchers if you're going to, or not rocket launchers, like rocket engines if you're going to build a rocket engine. Oh, I guess this is supposed to be shrinking them down. Or that's R2D2, like putting Leia up there, I guess. And is that supposed to be an Ewok? I'm thinking that this is a Star Wars thing because this looks like those little like things that they rode really fast. But I could be wrong. But that's what it looks like to me. This is really cute. Oh, and here, this is what I'm talking about. Another person using that as a cart, but this time using it right side up and using it as a cart. That's an interesting difference. I don't know what that is. Sled, maybe? So these are just different vehicles. That's a cute pipe in the back. Balloon. That took me a minute, the balloon. All right, so then we're going to go in the house, even though it's not related. This is the Haunted Mansion. Disney's The Haunted Mansion. And what I liked about this is that it's actually fairly accurate. I don't tend to be the kind of person who, like J Hart, reads everything, so you'll have to forgive me. Whoa, this is going to be painful to read. So basically, these are probably the accurate words, I'm guessing. I don't think they can do the elevator trick. I'm a little confused. Yes. Okay. So I used to live in Los Angeles. So this seems very, very familiar to me because we used to go to Disney every few years. The sad thing is, though, is that I don't live there anymore. This is like where the woman does the magical orb. Yeah, I don't live there anymore, and it's hard for me to. I'm actually gonna go AFK a second because I hear my cat crying and he needs something. So I will be right back after these messages. What do you need, babe? So, dealt with my cat and stuck a piece of old Halloween candy in my mouth, so sorry. He's alive, which is good. He gets a little yelly these days when he's hungry. He just gets a little demanding, whereas he never used to really be a demanding cat. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But he's alive, so I'm not going to complain. He's not supposed to be. By all accounts, he was supposed to be dead months ago. He's like, nope, not going to die. Tough noogies. And I'm glad, because he's my baby boy. He's like the best cat I've ever had. It really is. Even though he's a demanding little bugger. I'm trying to cancel something off of the... He is only 12. But unfortunately, he's a Maine Coon purebred. And Maine Coon purebreds have heart problems more than any other way of dying. And his brother died in February of heart failure. And now he's got it. So it's just kind of a bummer. Because he's my boy. I'm trying to find something here. I had listed for sale this Orsinium relief. This is what I'm looking for. But I'm going to use it for something. Basically what I want to do is put it up there as a guide for my, for doing something. And that way you can all see why, it's a method of doing something. I'll show you. But yeah, he's too young as far as I'm concerned. But that's a purebred Maine Coon problem. They're big cats, you know? They're super big cats. And there's just the bigger a cat is, the harder it is for their hearts to keep up. It sucks. So, I mean, part of me never wants to get another Maine Coon again, because they are such amazing animals, and they're so sweet, and they bond with you, and they're incredible. And then they die so young. And I get used cats, so I never get a baby cat. When he wants to, if he decides to, I will show it to you. He hasn't been coming and hanging out with me in this room. He's mostly been staying. He has a heated bed, and in the winter, which is now, he likes to hang out in his heated bed. So that's where he is right now. But I want to show you how to do something. I'm going to use this piece of garbage to do it, because I am going to eventually get rid of this relief. But for now, what I wanted to do was I wanted to put a, hold on, I wanted to put something up, but it was very difficult for me to build any kind of proper garland without a guide of some sort. It's hard, you know? And so I was thinking that if I used this, maybe combined with 2 other things or so, it might be easier to do it. What else do I have? I can use the Rathana Ray Make Annoying Noise. Hold on. Turn it off first. Shut up. There we go. All right. So I want to get these like properly placed. That way I can use it as a guide for the garlands. Otherwise it gets really confusing. Even if I use a non-square, I should be able to do it. Just having something to base it off of. Are you gonna work? I'll do you last because you're gonna, you know what I'll do? I'll just flip this when it comes to the time to do that one. All right, so this is what I'm doing here. So now I have the guides up and I'm going to start laying down the shrubs. And I wanted to use spruce. So when I had done this the other day, it was difficult because I had to try to look at it from all angles. And that was hard to do. Because like it's working in 3D with tons of tiny little pieces, and that just didn't work for me. So that's good enough. Okay, yeah. So we'll do it from this position, I guess. There. Now I only have to look at it from one position. This one. So this is a nice guide for me. This is what I mean about watching streams, not necessarily just stealing ideas. Sometimes people are actually teaching you things, you know, like ways to handle problems. Like, how do I possibly decorate this thing and make it look right? When it's giving me problems from all eras, from all directions. And then I kind of wanted this rounded, and I don't want it to go up so much. So let me fix this. All right, so yeah, I can make this more rounded, but still using it as a guide. So now I only have to worry about a couple of the directions, not all three. What, baby? Come on in. People want to see you. Come in, Grant. Well, it's just, I wanted to have a way to see where I'm working. See, it looks okay, but I even with this guide, I realize that I'm putting these a little bit too far out. But it's gonna get better, I think. One of the things I could have done is used a non-real item. I could have used a circle or an arc. Let's try that. I'll show you how that would work. Is take an EHT arc or circle. I just know I have to do something. I just don't know what I want to do it. So let's see. In building materials, I could do an arch panel, or I could do a circle. So let's try a circle. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to make it big. Now getting this to be right is going to be a pain in the ass too. What? What you want? What? What is it, buddy? Come on in. All right, so I think this reaches all the way over. Close to enough. So this is what I was thinking in terms of if you wanted to do it with EHT, you could do it with a guide like this. Okay, now my spruce should look a little bit better. There. Now I can make them look a little better, I think. You just make sure that they're about halfway through. And now you only worry about one of the dimensions instead of all of them. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't perfect, but it's better than what I had, which is, you know, just eyeballing it and trying to make sure everything was right. Get up there. Get up there. There we go. And then put my berry bush on the front. And see, even using the guide, I kind of messed some stuff up, but you can see where when you're using a guide. You can see what you did wrong. What? No. Do you hear him crying? He wants his mom, is what's going on. Mom isn't paying attention to him. So yeah, here we go. We are using a guide to make a shape, a garland type dealie. And then we're going to delete the guide. And we've got a nice garland type deal. So it looks proper to me. Now that, wait, let me stick one more in there. Yes, he always needs his mommy though. That's the thing. All right, so the next thing I want to try is I want to put some lights on it. And of course now all the haters will be getting mad at me, but what am I going to do? Lighting, string lights, multicolor, horizontal. He calmed down, see? The truth be told is, unfortunately, he's not quite with it anymore. And he sometimes cries when he goes to his water bowl instead of drinking. And I've looked it up, and it's just a thing some cats do. And then he'll drink and he'll be fine. But he's not quite all there. He's losing it. I mean, things are going in his body, and I'm sure that's not fun for him. Poor guy. But he's my baby boy no matter what. We keeps him forever and ever and ever. What? What? You hear him quacking? He's quacking in the background. So, once again with the rough drafts, because I may not like this in the end. In fact, it's not looking good to me, so. Nope, don't like it. I'm gonna end up putting candles on it. I think candles will work better. So this is what building's like. You build stuff, and then you delete it because you don't like it, and then you start over. This is the reality of building. And anyone who's done it will tell you. Okay, Let's see how this works. These are fake candles in EHT as well, but the reason why I like them is because they don't take up an item slot, and if I want to put a ton of candles on something, you know, I don't want to spend the item slots on it. And it really doesn't make that much of a difference. It doesn't look all that different to me. Size, get a little bigger. Okay, now we have it so that it's actually in the pine, or the spruce rather. I don't know why anyone would want to watch me doing this, but people have been saying they want to see me building, and I'm happy to do it. I just don't know why anyone would want to see it, but there we go. Okay, good. Boom! Now what we do is we clone it, and we put another one in. Clone it, put another one in. Clone it, put another one in. And I can mess with it and whatnot. The other thing I'm going to have to do is lower them a little bit, because otherwise they're going to cut out with the ceiling. Unfortunately. If they cross over the ceiling, you can see some of these on this side are going to flicker. It's hard to, yeah, see, it cuts it out. So you have to really, when you're using EHG, you have to really plan for that and start thinking about what can I put in front of things so that it doesn't flicker out or make things invisible. So it's going to be some fussing with it. I may end up having to make these smaller because of it, or I may have to use real candles, you know, it's just reality. Sometimes EHG does not work for what you're trying to do. I've also been thinking about getting rid of this ceiling, but that leaves me with another problem. See, if I get rid of the ceiling, which I'm thinking about doing, then what do I do about what I'm doing with the stage? Also, this tells me that I need to make these higher. I put a little bit of velvet behind it so that they stood out more. So that the tree stood out more. Oops, wrong. There we go. So if I get rid of the ceiling, then I don't have the problem with the candles, but I do need to figure out what I would do about that, the stage curtain. And part of me is like, maybe I shouldn't have the stage curtain because people may not get it. It may not matter. I don't know. It's not like the tree stops. The tree keeps going up, so I don't need to cover a stopped tree. We'll think about it. But I think this is going to look really nice when I'm done with it. And this is definitely, like, you're not stealing if you do this too. Please do use this idea. It's nothing original about it. I mean, we've all seen Christmas decorations, right? Just do it yourself and don't feel bad. I am happy that if you use anything that I show you. Meow, meow, meow. Clone. Clone is one of the best possible effects or tools that you can use. It's so awesome that we have that you don't have to redo everything every single time. Make it just the right color, make it just the right size. It's annoying. like you get it right once and that's all you have to do. Okay, one more. Boom, done. Now, yeah, they're fairly online. Good. All right, so let's see how this looks without the, looks real to me. I don't know about you guys, but I think that looks like real candles to me. I mean, I might have to fiddle with them a tiny bit to make them look a little bit more real. Can always speak for myself. I like watching stuff because I finally get around to it. Aw, that's great. My mom watches cooking shows all the time, and she rarely cooks anymore. She just likes to watch it. So I get you. Although I don't live with my mom anymore, so I would love it if she moved out here. I would love it if she and my father just decided to come on out. All right, so I'm happy with that. All right, so the bottom of this is going to be a problem. But only if... Let's try something. Let's clone this. And bring it up. Bring it forward. And then rotate it. I'm going to make it a different color so it doesn't vanish. This is me, like, going as I go. I'm doing this. I'm not planned ahead on this one. I'm just completely trying to figure it out as I go. Whoops. This may or may not work. Who knows? All right. So then if I make it dark, like the color of the curtains. No, that's transparent, dummy. It's going to be hard to match those curtains exact. Because it's almost got like a little more purple in it than anything. That looks right. Oh gosh, Delisha, you don't know how many times I've said that. I've said that exact same thing. I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm going to leave it until I figure out what I want to do. I don't think this is going to work. But I don't know what else to do. So it's like, I want to do something, and this is almost what I want, but not quite. Anyway, so this is how I build. I try to figure it out as I go along. At least I got the garland right. Is there a missing spruce? No, he's there. Okay, let's add a little one to connect. There you go. All right. So I just don't know what to do about that bottom there. It doesn't look right. But I'm not sure what to do with it. Maybe I'll get some ideas. Touring things. Using objects. Like a lot of times what I'll do is this. I'll go into Crown Store and I'll just start looking at Parlor or whatever and get ideas for what I could use. You know, and I don't have, this does not cover everything because unfortunately, if you think about it, there's a lot of items that are on, you know, the Lux vendor that you can't get afterwards. Like they'll come by that one time and then that's it. And then, so you're not looking at everything you possibly could use. And I have a feeling that there isn't anything I could use here. That I'm really kind of stuck. I could make an entire wall of these. Just keep cloning that bottom part and keep doing it all the way up. That would be an expensive way to do it, but it's a way to do it. Oh God, I know what you're saying. Hey, Chamba. They bug me too. They really bug me. Deeply irritating that they have those pre-done annoying things in them. Yeah, wallpaper is a good way to go. I've seen a lot of people do interesting things with wallpaper. Um, you know, if I did do that whole repeating thing, it's going to end up going so far up that I'll run out of items. I can't do it. I only have 559 items out of 700 left. I mean, I've used 559, so I can't possibly do that, what I wanted to do. But not gonna work. We'll think of something else. I may just get rid of the curtains altogether. I mean, they're a neat idea and all, but not sure. You know what we'll do? We'll save it. Let's save it. We'll do. Hey, Gracefully. We're playing around with ideas here. Save it as with curtains. Oh, I just downloaded it. You go to Minion, and it's called Oblivion Style UI. I swear to God, that's what it's called. So, yeah, that's all you need to do. Okay, so then I'm going to take these down because I have a feeling that I'm not going to use them after all. No problem. Bert Firkins is the one who I saw have it, and I like it. And I've been using it since. but it's not very customizable, unfortunately. All right, so let's try making this even higher. You can't. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's about as high as it's going to go, so let's bring it down a little bit. So that we can make it, yeah, that's perfect. Oh, Lord. This is what it's like. Redoing, undoing, taking things apart, starting over. You know, that's how it goes. But I'm going to do something really tricky here, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to change this to radius. Because there's no way I'm redecorating the tree to look exactly like that on the bottom and have it work. No, not effects. I want this. All right, and we're going to do radius. And we're going to pick an ornament of some sort. And we're going to go up like that so that it gets all the ornaments. And I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to remove everything I don't want in there, like the presents. Oh, I deleted one I shouldn't have. Because they're dumb. I don't know. I guess they think they look more realistic, you know? I mean, I guess that's what they think. What do I know? Okay, so now I know what I need. I need to go to my little lamp house, which is my home of the silent traffic. Magnifical. Oh wait, no, that's just for enchanted lamps. Yes, I need enchanted lamps. Okay. Ugh. This is not going to be easy. And it's going to cost money. But it'll make me happier. I'm going to duplicate what I have on the bottom for ornaments. And then paste it in and then tweak it. But then I don't have to individually try to do each and every ornament again. Just the way I had it, you know? Because that would be annoying. Enchanted lights. What do I need? I don't want the large magnet geodes. I want the peach blossoms. I'll take some of the regular geodes because I'm going to need them. All right, let's see what else I needed to get. Oh, I don't have it selected here. That's all right. We're gonna pick up some more salt lamps. I need 3 more salt lamps and 3 more incense thingers, and that should do it. I'm glad you guys are getting drops out of this because I'm boring today. Normally I look at more houses, but what's going on? What's going on? Oh, thanks for the bit. That's cute. Yeah, people are really salty today. Did you look on the forums? So much salt. People pouring salt on streamers and people pouring salt on all sorts of stuff. EHT, you know. What am I doing just lighting for? Oh, because I want salt lamps. No salt lamps. I need to buy salt lamps. That was actually my second troll, and I'm paying overpriced because it's guildy and I don't care. Yeah, that was whatchamabut. I need one more. That was my second troll. The first one was Russian. Oh, don't get it for me, please. I got the money for it. I'm good, Chumba. I appreciate it. You're so generous. I don't need it. I appreciate it though. I just need one more salt lamp, and then I'll start getting some incense. La 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 la. I can make the incense things if I can't find them. Well, I'm probably going to find it before you do. I'm sleepy. I may have to call it soon because I'm falling asleep. The pain medications I'm on knock me out. I slept so much yesterday. So does anyone on not celebrate Christmas? Do you guys celebrate other holidays? Because I feel like there's not enough representation of people who might celebrate other things in terms of housing. It's not everybody is, you know, Christian / Catholic / whatever. Wow, none of you people have it. Let's go to Glenumbra then. Glenumbra usually has stuff. Glenumbra, for some reason, seems to be my favorite furnishing shopping city. And I noticed that even the real Warhamster was doing the same thing. Eulogy for a fallen hero. I wasn't expecting the end. I wasn't expecting that at all. Very good. That's funny. You know which one would do it, too. It would be the Dark Brotherhood one, because that's the most wrinkled. There we go. Wow, 25K. No, that's way overpriced. I think the Brotherhood one is the worst one, though. Perfect. And this one is affordable. All right. Maybe one more, possibly. All right, incense. What type of furnishing is incense? It's just a furnishing. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I have to send you more stuff. At tier 2. Oh my god. You have the new emote. And 10 of you got rewards. Wow. Thank you. I didn't even report it yet on my thing. Or yeah, that's really mature, Karen. I can really speak. Thinger. Oh, you got it! You got the love tato! I'm so excited. It's so cute, isn't it? You're the first one to have the love tato. Isn't he great? He's so cute. Is that what you got? Is that like a bird? Or a turtle? Is it a turtle eating a bird? Like, I can't tell. Yay! Heart tater. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're crazy. You're crazy, crazy. But good. Crazy good. I got an emote. I got somebody laughing and thinking. That's cute. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, turtled up. Less weird looking than I thought. At least I have a thinking guy. So now I think. Wait, did I see one in there? No. That's awesome. Thank you. So cool. I'm going to make shirts out of them. I just haven't gotten around to it. Eventually, shirt tato is going to be happening. And it's going to be fun. Shirt tato. It's like Sharknado, but with shirts. And whatever. I'm just talking at this point. I make no sense. All right. Oh my goodness, and I'm so boring today too. You're such a sweetheart. I owe you. Both of you. Evil Dave. Evil Dave. Why is there somebody with the name Evil Dave is actually not evil at all? You know? It's actually quite nice. Quite nice, Dave. Yeah, I am today though. I mean, like, I'm not really feeling it today. Today I'm just feeling really oddly out of it. And I know it's because I've been sick. Yesterday I took so many drugs. And then day before that I took a Vicodin, and then that night, trust me, it was like 10 hours in between, but that night I ended up taking having some vodka. I had a vodka I put vodka in a hot cocoa, and it was it was so good. Deceptive Dave. I wonder what that means in this case. All right. Does no one have the little incense thingies that I need? I'm just gonna make them. Hell with it. All right, let's see what they take. If I have enough stuff. I guess they're undercroft. They're apparently not metal. It's chocolate vodka. And it's delicious. It works really, really well. I'm a terrible, terrible person. And it's wonderful. I got the wood elf sensor. That's not the one I want. Let's see. Oh, about drinking? I so rarely drink, honestly. Like, I can't tell you the last time that I drank before this, because it's just been that long. But yesterday I was in so much pain that I was just like, or 2 days ago I was in so much pain I was like, screw it. You know, something's got to work. There we go. Incense is under this, but why do I not have it? Because I know I have it. I know I have this. Stupid I thought I had this. Maybe I don't. You know the ones I'm talking about, the bell ones? The veteran. Am I calling? You know what? No. That's wrong, Karen. Let's look at ESO fashion. ESO fashion undercroft? Or incense, rather. There we go. Record sensor. It's under sensor. Oy, oy, oy. So there's a... Hey, Tierna. I has the dumb... Oh, good. Here's one. I want either the bulbs or the bells. Either one works. Yeah, I should have checked what they were under. I'll check it at the next one I see. I love BMW, but they so rarely have the stuff that I need. It feels like a lot of people aren't really putting up stuff, like a broad variety of stuff. Oh, here we go. Furnishing, undercroft, incense. Furnishing. What does that mean, though? It doesn't say what it is. And why can I not buy it? What is going on here? Do you see this? I can't buy it. Blacksmithing. I did buy it? It didn't look like I bought it. I don't know. Let me see about blacksmithing again. I could have sworn that I checked. Undercroft. Yeah, I don't have it, I guess. Derp. I didn't see the check mark, so I has the dumb. Now I'm looking at this under the right thing, though. I'm looking for sensor instead of for incense. So I am trying these stores again. Did you know that a lot of these stores here in Vardenfell, right at the beginning of Vivek City, actually do better than some of them in Ralka some months? Seriously, it's a great place to pick up stuff. If you want to sell, it wouldn't hurt to join one of these. If you're not like looking for a top tier guild, you can still outsell them sometimes. What was the other thing I was looking for? Azure. Not Azure. Amber. Karen. Amber sconces or amber... There we go. Telvanni amber lanterns. Yeah, I thought so. They're only from... I need a yellow light that isn't crown only. Unfortunately, I think they're all crown only. Lame. Well, what we're going to do is teach you something new, because why not? we're gonna do furniture. I have deco track on. Yeah, that's not my potato even. So this is in Grand Sijic already. Grand Topol, I knew I had that one. I can use that one, but I guess I'm just gonna have to move them around. Go pick up the one in Grand Topol. I don't know what else is a yellow light. Like a yellow. Does the Halalu salt lamp turn yellow? This is building. I swear to God, the amount of time that I spend looking for items to fit the bill. It's crazy. I guess I could just use a Calanda stone. Yeah, the salt lamp only does green and blue. So I've got to steal this amber one, and then I'm going to do 2 Calanda stones. That's just good. Or my, yeah, whatever. Words are hard. I've been, I don't know who that other potato is. So I told you guys I've been sorting out all of my stuff and it's just putting it in different houses for building. Now that's great and all for, in terms of storage. It means I have room to grow, but the reality is that it's a lot of porting around to get all the things that I need, but it's like I don't have enough storage otherwise, which is really annoying. All right, so I'm gonna need 1 more of those, so we'll go to Northern Elsewhere and buy some more. Maybe 3 more, just in case. Yeah, I mean, I have so much. And now it's gotten to the point where I have actually 3 homes full of stuff to sell because I went through all my stuff and I decided what I didn't want anymore and need anymore. And so, like, I stuck those in houses to sell because my inventory, I mean, because I can only sell 5 guilds at 30 apiece, you know? Aw! Thank you. I do identify with the potato very, very much. I feel like it is accurate because I am very potato-y in life. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. I embrace my nerdiness. I focus on nerdiness, not on beating things up. All right, so give me your vines, lady. Give me your vines. I need 3 of these. They're so cheap. It's amazing, isn't it? I love how cheap they are. I feel like I want to use this somewhere in the build, but I don't know where. All right, back to the build. Let's see if I can do this, and then if I can do this, I'll probably stop at that point. Nervous. Nervous. What if this doesn't work? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay. So one of the nice things about this is that you see it automatically filled back everything that it had in my selected items. So it stayed selected. I didn't have to like start over again. And when I was in the other houses, it was clear. But in this house, it has my last selection. So that's good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear clipboard and copy selection. I don't want to cut and copy because I want them to stay there. I forgot to get my white lights. Pucky. Ah, sorry. I honestly think I should stick to touring. Oh. That sounds lovely colors. What a good idea. Wonder where I could put the wreath. Well, building is boring. I don't know why you guys like to watch it. It amazes me that you do. But here, these guys. I was supposed to have these guys and I didn't get them. So let me... 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, 5 of them. Classic. Is that ones I picked up? Classic, yeah. What, in building? Or in touring? Because I will take you. Really? Wow, that's wild. I don't know why. Maybe because it's visible that I'm building, you know, as opposed to talking, you know, if you're in someone's house, it doesn't necessarily show that you're doing building work. I don't know. But we're going to keep building. Who's Jimmy Nova? Why do I get spam? I get spam. Yeah, screw them. I'm not worried about it either, dude. I'm not. I have Meow. What do I have? Evil Dave! Oh, you're so nice. You're so not evil. I appreciate it. All of those enchantments are because I pay a BMW every month, 35K period, to buy out all of their lots. So like if nobody bids over 35,000, I win the lot. Because I feel bad when I don't. When people don't buy things, you know? So essentially what I do is I just, all right. I'm basically giving them a floor on all of their items. Yes, thank you. What I'm going to do is I'll pop them in after I paste everything else. So what I'm doing is pasting from inventory. Confirm. 9 of the items aren't there. Yes, I know. Confirm. We're going to replace some of them. Okay. Then what we're going to do is move them up. See what I'm getting at here? So this way I don't have to do the damn thing completely over again. But what I did forget is I forgot to get my blue flowers. So what I'm going to do is deselect the stuff that actually was done right. And then that's annoying that got annoyingly off. All right, so that's the concept behind what I was doing. And now I'm like fiddling with it so much that I don't really know why I did that concept in the first place. But I got to go get more blue flowers rather, because I totally forgot I had blue flowers in this. Oi, back to the storehouses. Ugh. Yeah, it's going to be nice, I think. I think it's going to end up very pretty. I think I just have to fiddle with where things are. Yeah, I think it's going to end up okay. I just think that the middle of the room looks kind of bland, but the reason why I did that is because I'm going to have to animate it and make the mice and the men fight. So I need that space, you know? Hey, Drenna. Nice to see you. Let me see. Nutcracker, Rat, King, Dance. You know, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that, but we'll see. Well, yeah, this is bright because this is a room of so many different lights, you know? Did I run out of blue roses? Blue flowers? I can't imagine that I did. Did I run out of blue wedding flowers? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I did? No way. If I did, I'll steal them from some other build. Yeah, I did, I guess. All right. Into the finding them. Wedding. Ow. All right. I have 2 in Matisse, and I know I can steal. Hall of the Lunar Champion. Where do I have them in halls? Weird. All right, so let's go to Matisse and let's steal those. Matisse and I'm slowly cannibalizing anyway, so I don't feel too bad about it. It was my Hogwarts build. It is no longer my Hogwarts build. Now it is a dead build. Slowly being eaten alive. And don't ever do as I say, not as I do. So don't ever kill your old builds, unless you're me. So I've got to find, I'm going to get 2 of those swords from the achievement swords, I guess the ones from Alakir. And I'll have them fighting with those. And then just moving around, I guess. Like I said, just beat it. That's where I'm going with that. Oh, here they are. Take you. Take you. You're mine. No, you go away. I want you. All right. And then the other ones were in Ample. Ugh. I should replace them with a pink one, so I don't feel bad about stealing and not replacing. So the Ample domicile we're going to now is my glow house, and it's where I built an entire garden of glowy stuff. And if you ever want to do that, you should do it because it's fun. Take all your glowies and stick them in one house, and they're so much fun. I'm a big fan. Also going to check. Yeah, no access. Screw you, hippie. I am so sick of this. It keeps changing. So when you go to your homes, make sure you check whether or not it's no access or not, because clearly what is going on is it's changing on its own, and that's really obnoxious. Because Twantel said it too, that it was happening to them. Oh, I kind of like that there. I want to leave that one. Yes, glowy. You know, and what's cool about it too is you can kind of use it like a storage house. Like take all of your glow stuff in a storage house and plop it all in one room, in one house, and you've got a glowy house, you know? Whoops. Boom. You're mine. Okay, now you get your mists back here. And so it can be a fun way to like use your storage. Play with it. Stick it all in one house, you know? All right, so now I have the blue flowers I needed. Did I have everything else? I think so. Erg. All right. And I guess that means that when it comes around again, I got to buy a bunch of blue flowers because apparently have used my storage of blue wedding flowers up. It's crazy. You know, have you guys ever seen that add-on wealth evaluator or something like that? I did that once when I had only one house, and it was enormous. It was like 90 million at the time. Now I have 33 houses. I'm wondering how much I've spent on furnishings alone. Like, I really want to see that. It would be amazing. A lot of fun to see that. All right. That is so cute with wings. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. All right, so let's do this by hand, shall we? Because I think it would be better by hand. Lighting blue flowers. I mean, I showed you the neat way to do it with EHD, but I think that it does better by hand. So, at the time though, I didn't want to play with it by hand. But now I'm okay with it. Here we go. Oh, I remember what I was going to put on here. That hit me last night. I was going to put all those dead birds on here. I figured that would work really cool. Here, I'm using your magna. I'm going to stick it a little further back. So you see the amber, but it's lighting things up. And then the light post has it. But I got to bury this one weird so that you only see the amber portion. No. Here. There you go. I want you to stick out, buddy. There. You work. So one more magna. I gotta figure out a star. That works. That looks weird. Why are you over the other guy? There. No, go here. I don't know where I want him. I can't make up my damn mind. He looks weird everywhere. There. Okay. This guy is hiding for some reason. I want you to be showing more. Oh, because you're only half of one. Let me do a second one. Good thing I have extra vines. So I really like the idea of using these red things as garlands, these red vines. I think that they're amazing for that. And I highly recommend you steal this idea. It's not really stealing because I'm giving you permission, but you get the idea. I think it would be a lot of fun if you did that. All right, that looks right. Now what about you? Do you not go all the way across? You don't either. Okay, we'll give you another one. Yeah, I know. I have it on too. I'll just use it at some point. Well, you know what? I'll do it right after I place this, and then we'll talk about magic carpet for a minute. But I liked the idea of getting like a macro look of it first, though, Bayushi, you know, like from far away. I wanted to get that idea first. Okay, so magic carpet, if you have it installed, here's a little trick for it. I apparently have this somewhere already. Let me get it. See the revolving Celestio dome? You can use that as in magic carpet as a little rider thingy. See? If you just pull it out and then use your quick key, you can use your velodrome. It's an easy one because you always have it with you, right? And so now I can just go run up here and say, oh, that looks like that needs to go over here. And You know, that kind of thing. So Bayushi is absolutely right. This is definitely a magic carpet type house, but I just wanted to get the macro view and see what it looked like from afar away before I did the close-up work. Isn't it awesome? It's a great trick. Definitely something you can use. This is also done by Cardinal 5, so he's the guy who does Essential Housing Tools. And he's basically knows everything that builders need, and he creates it. It's just crazy how good he is at that. He seems to not even anticipate. He just knows what we need, and he makes it. It makes me happy. Now I'm going to sit here and I'm going to overdo it, you know? I'm going to just completely over whatever it. I kind of want to use the entire treasure as a star. Just to be silly. Until I have a star. No. Doesn't work, but it's cute. My Undaunted Elamber's twins could be the star. What it's trying to do is it tries to lift each one up and put it back down again, because what's happening is the base code is screwed up when it comes to stations. I could, but I don't want to go red. So I think I'm going to use something else. Probably an angel. So he's trying to fix it, but at the same time, he's not necessarily being successful with fixing it. You should not be hiding over here, sir. Oops. I messed up. Numisma with wings. I don't know. I don't really like Numisma. If it's going to be a banker, it's going to be a zombie. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? She's so much better than Numisma. Numisma's kind of bitchy. If you've ever listened to her voice, she's just like, do you want to trade? I'm going to screw you over kind of voice. And it really annoys me, and I don't really like that about her, and it just bugs me. Yeah, that light has everything, doesn't it? It's really great. I should have a third one that I need to change color on. Just don't know where I put it. So there's that one, there's that one. There should be a third somewhere. You're sticking out too far, buddy. All right, let's go down. Poof! Dead. All right. Oh, there's the third one. Derp. Why it's down there, I don't know. Good thing I found it, though. Maybe way up top? Or there's no green over here, so let's put some green here. I feel like I'm painting. There we go. That's about where we're going to get with it, I think. Except for doing a star. But here's the other thing I was thinking about doing. Is, you know those birds? I was thinking about putting the dead birds as like doves all over it. I don't think it's going to look good, but I'd like to try it. So let's go and try that. I'm going to just rough draft it. And if it looks like crap, I'll just get rid of it. But for the moment, you don't even need hanging geese anymore, Bayushi. You have the birds, the stuffed birds, the ones from that last thing. We could totally do that. The taxidermied birds that I'm going to go grab. But I have, you know, Meridia if I really want to do an angel. But I'm kind of not sure what I want to do yet. I wish I could dress like an angel and just stand on top. That's true. All right. Where are the dead animals? Game, right? Birds of prey. Okay, so let's see how this looks. I mean, it seems like it could be fun. And then I'm gonna go grab those swords, if I can remember where they are. I think they're Alec here. Yeah, searching for sword on ESO fashion, maybe not the smartest thing in the world, because, you know, furnishings don't really come up. Stupid me. So the other site I like to use is Lovely North. So lovelynorth.com is often where I look to find where certain things are. So let's find the achievement furnishing guide. And then I think it's DC. Could be DC. Yes. Replica of Shattered Ansei sword. Sold in Alacare. And you can tell me what you think about this bird thing, because I'm tempted to do it, because I don't think that anyone's done it before, because we haven't had the birds before. But they can look sort of like doves, right? I'll take them down and if they look crappy, but I kind of like it. Do you think it looks good? Because I kind of like it. It's not like I'm using them for anything else, you know? And it's almost like a little Easter egg, because they're not obvious at first. Or am I Bob Rossing it and just totally ruining it now that it's like, you know, pretty much done? Am I ruining it? Okay. Yeah, it does. I'm gonna have to flip. What I'm doing now is just honestly just rough drafting it, so it doesn't look good at the moment. It's just supposed to give me a general idea of how it would look, and then I go back and. Are you being serious, or are you ripping on me? Because I can't really tell. I'm sort of confused now, Beiji. I don't know if you're serious or not. They're fake. I mean, they're not supposed to be dead things. They're supposed to be like ornaments. They're not supposed to be like really alive things that I killed and stuffed. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I don't know if you're seriously picking on me about having a dead tree. Oh, okay. If you're sarcastic, we're cool. I adore sarcasm. I just thought, like, but I'm not trying to be evil. Derp. Okay. Gotcha. You're fine. Yeah, that bird isn't really lighting up so well, is it? I'll have to mess with flying around again. Okay. Okay. You know what? I think I'm done. I think I'm done with the tree. I think I'm done, people. Except for the whatever I end up putting at the top, which may be Meridia. Oh, okay. Meridia may end up on top. But otherwise, I'm happy with this. So let's go to Alec here and pick up the 2 swords. I don't know. The other thing I could do is have 2 standing Ansei soldiers instead of having the soldiers that I have. I did. I used it. Thank you. It's actually in the tree right now. Okay. Where am I? I need to be by Kozan's set. Oh, I didn't check it. Let me see. Let me land. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, I'm sending this back to you because I have one. And because I've decided not to use it. Oh, for the star, though. That's a good idea. I do have one, though. So I sent it back. I appreciate it, but I feel like I'm taking too much from you as it is. That's actually a really good idea for the star because it's super bright. It's like way too bright to just be a normal ornament, but it may be a really good idea for the star, actually. So I'm going to keep that idea. I'm going to go try it out. Oh, hello. I mean, come on, I'm walking right by it. Because that's it. Okay, I'll see you later. Have a good one. And thanks for the sub again. Sweeties. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, have a great one. All of you. You guys are keeping me company, keeping me happy. And now we're going to go buy some swords and kill people. You know what? No, I'm going to keep them. I'm not going to change soldiers because these soldiers look more like toy soldiers than the ones that the Ansei ones look like. I don't think that those look like toy soldiers. I think they look real, and I really don't want to do that. So, I want it to look like toys, you know. I don't think she's selling this, but I want to see something real quick. I have all this junk on me. All right, achievement furnisher. Well, gotta do it. Don't have much choice. That all of the camos run like that. They're so weird. I don't understand why they do that. Like, why? Why did they make their feet go? You know, like I really want to know. Does Zos think that camels run like that? Do camels run like that? That's the better question. Also, I want to see your cat doing that. I'm a cat person. So, that could be pretty funny. Oh, and you know, I haven't even touched the outside yet. What I was going to do is put some snow out here. See how it works. She's a dorky cat. The other thing I want to see is see if the snow looks okay now that I have different design. So let's add snow heavy and see what happens. I like it. Thank you. I feel like we're building it together. You know, I really do. You guys give me ideas. You let me bounce things off of you. All right, sword 1. You know, he already kind of has a sword. Maybe I shouldn't use this. And just give the mouse one. Yeah, we'll give the mice ones. Because these guys already have weapons. And then I'm going to, I'm thinking, I'm going to make the mice, like, stand up and do things, so it's not going to be too bad. No, I'm making, mice. This is the Rat Kings. Or the Rat King. I don't know if you guys remember, what's going on in, whatchamacallit, the Nutcracker, but the mice are fighting the toy soldiers in the Nutcracker suite, in the little girl's dream. So what I was going to do was animate these once I remember how to animate, and I was going to make them fight the soldiers, if that makes any sense. And they need swords. How else are they going to fight? It's not a fair fight if they don't get weapons and these assholes do. And it's kind of unfair because there's 3 of them and only 2 of the mice. Maybe I'll add a third. I don't know, but I don't want to buy another sword. But this is the idea. Yeah, pretty close too. The only thing missing is the star, which I think that Evil Dave is right about. And I'm gonna go grab one. And let's steal this thing. Thank you. And they're gonna fight. That's how it goes. It's the Nutcracker. You know what's sad is we're gonna put all of this work into it, and then we'll submit it to some contest, and they'll be like people who do things like 100 times better. Like Chrissy will come in and she'll do some amazing animation that like blows all our minds, you know? That's how I expect it to be, because sometimes it cracks me up. But all right, so this is what Evil Dave wanted me to try, so I'm gonna try it. Why not? But I also am gonna grab Meridia too, just in case. Which, once again, you know, I wanted to enter this house to J Heart's contest for animals, this house, but unfortunately, because of the bug in EHT, the water looks ridiculous every time I pour it in. There's no way that I can actually do that. I mean, because it doesn't matter if I fix it. J Heart will still have it broken when he sees it. So I have to talk to Cardi. I'm so excited. We're getting close to being done. All right, Meridia, where you be? See what I mean about the water looking stupid? Yeah. All right, let's try Meridia. We're going to try Meridia, and if she doesn't look right, we're going to use that big blue ball, which I think could look interesting. And then you know that J Heart's gonna try to climb up to the top of it and break my ball. Break my blue ball. I think I'm the wrong gender for that though. Oh Lord, I'm such an idiot. But yeah, I do like building with you guys. It's so much more fun than doing it alone, honestly, because it's like you guys give feedback as we go along, and you're like, yeah, that looks good, or yeah, that doesn't quite work, or you know, I appreciate that, and I take criticism really well. So if you don't like something, tell me. I won't be offended. I might ignore you. I might say, oh well. You're right, it does look pretty cool when you come through the door, doesn't it? I'm happy with that. I need another candle. There's a candle missing. I'm not happy with this. I noticed it when we were first doing it. I was like, oh, that needs another candle, and then I still didn't add it, and I don't know why, because I'm weird. There. There you go. Better. That pleases me. Thank you. I love the snow. The snow is just fun. But see, the reason why I'm thinking Meridia might work. Oh, do you? I mean, I think Meridia might work because the top of the tree there, before we put this up, I'll show you what I mean. You see the top of the tree? It's got like, you see the 3 things up top? That's because it's that's because it's 3 trees. And I think that if I put just one thing up top, it's going to look really weird. Whereas she's big enough to actually block the 3. So you wouldn't actually see 3 branches anymore. Come on, Meridia. No, she's too big. She's too big. She's too big. I'm going to sink you down. Sink you down, lady. See if you work sunk down. No. 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 Too big. Too big. Ugh. What's spicy? Oh, spicy potatoes! That's true. All right, so let's try this with magic carpet. Got to put my blue balls on. Maybe I'll make a big one, because I have a few. Maybe that'll make up for the 3 here. You know, make a big round thing. I don't know. The blue doesn't really work for it. See, look how bright it is as a normal ornament. It's way too distracting, isn't it? Here's a thought. What if it represents Nern and we put a bird on top of it? Peace on Nern. That's kind of pretty. Sorry, Zared. What do you think? No? I kind of think no. I think that would work on a smaller tree, but I don't think it works up here. I want a smaller Meridia. I want a smaller angel, you know? I don't know. I don't know what to build. I don't know what to use as a star. Yes, agreed, Bayushi. Agreed. And it needs to be big. And a Meridia would have been perfect. But she's too flippin' big. She's just too big. What I could do is maybe have her be kind of behind things a little bit. This could work. Let me move these 2 things out of the way. I don't know that I want to make it bigger. I kind of want to make it almost smaller. Daedric candles. Why Daedric candles? Give me your thinking. Oh, wider. No, she takes up the whole damn tree too much. Nope, too big. She is super cool, but I don't think it's going to work. I've seen people do stars that are interesting. Like, I know that Hyde made one with Varless stones. or calanda stones. But I don't know that I liked that for my tree. A lot of trees don't even have stars on them. Um, oh, I know what we could use. I know what we could use. Domus frasticus. We're going to Domus frasticus. Yeah. Yushi is a big girl. Like goes. I don't mean it like that. I mean she likes to go big. And she's got a really ambitious builds, and mine are not usually that ambitious. She's got animation styles, skills that I like, but I can't do myself. I could animate something cool about it. I don't know. I'm just babbling. I've been going for too long, I think. I think I've been boring you folks for too long. This is my courtyard storage. So, oh, this is where my snow is. I forgot. This is what we're going to put outside so it looks less weird. Like it not blank and shit. Excuse my language. All right. Where is he? Where's Mr. Faith Dude? Oh, he's behind here. Okay. Mr. Faith Dude. I don't want to think about that, honestly. Like, I really don't want to think about it. And I'm tempted. Like, I'm curious. But at the same time, like, I don't want to think about it. Because it's going to be so bad when I actually, like, calculate everything. It's going to be, oh. Because I try not to delete anything. My neighbors put up their Christmas lights the day after Thanksgiving. And I give them credit, but it just seems too early for me. Yeah, because you know what? I was saying that I did it like after my second house and it was already up to 90 million and now I have 32 houses, 33 houses. It's got to be insane. I spend a lot of money because what else do I do with money? You know, I don't really do anything with it, but whatever. So the snow, I was thinking it makes more sense to have snow out here and everything. Rough draft again, don't take it personally. It doesn't look good, I know. I don't know. I don't like it. I'll do something else. We can use fake snow in here. Actually, it is snowing. Kind of makes some sense. Hey, dude, get out of there. Get out of there. This actually works, doesn't it? Because now you have the snowmen. Doop. Doop. And then you guys get a snow pile. You know why I can get away with this? It's because it's a dream. The whole thing is a dream. So I can get away with it snowing in here and snowmen being in here and all of that. And I don't have to feel bad about it. Like, this looks stupid. Maybe it does look stupid, but at least it's a dream. All right, so the idea I had was something that Dr. Z did, but I'm not going to copy it exactly. This is a good example of Using inspiration, but not copying exactly. That window? We'll take Statue Faith Dude. No, he doesn't look good either. I was gonna have him be here, but no, he looks like crap. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to ponder because I really don't know at this point what I want to do. He's not good. Look, he stands. No, because that's exactly what Dr. Z did, and I don't want to do exactly what he did. I'll show you what I mean. I don't want to copy him. Plus, it's not, I don't know. It doesn't look right. I need to figure out something a little more statement-y than that. Maybe I'll use an effect. Maybe I'll find an effect that I like and just make it up there. I just don't know what. Hey, Twantle. We'll see. So this is what he has. And excuse me while I take a quick bio break. So hold on a moment. And you can look at the tree while doing that. There we go. Yeah, no, I know, but it just seems like, it seems to me like this would be considered stealing an idea if I did this exactly. And to be frank, I'm not sure that I even like it, you know? Like, just putting him up alone isn't really stealing the idea. But putting him up with wings like that would be. I just don't know if that works. I was just thinking, like, what would look really good is probably Vivek, but unfortunately it's the wrong culture because I'm going very Alanori on this. That's cool. So I don't know. I still don't know how exactly he did that with the wings. It looks perfect. But I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I'm stumped. I am stumped. Vivek's green? Oh, I see what you're saying. Hold on. Let's look at statues, shall we? It could work. Azura, she's a star, isn't she? Moon and star. Hmm. I'm gonna have to think on this. This is too important part of the build, you know? I have to. Oh, thank you. Let us do something. I want to show you things. While going through things the other day, I realized that I haven't shown you guys a lot of the effects that you can do. I did show weather the other day. I showed skies the other day. But while I'm looking at this, I might as well show you some others that, because I'm going to go through them anyway, because I need to figure out if I want to use any of them. And if I do, I will certainly incorporate them with real items, but for the moment. All right. Oh, excuse me. Azura resents that you say she's small. She's gonna come get you. All right, we've got animations. Could do fireworks. That looks like rain, not just shooting stars. Sparkles, yay. I don't know that I want to use those. Lots and lots and lots and lots of things that you can play with. Mostly textures lately we've been focusing on putting in. But these are all building materials. These aren't supposed to be, you know, decorative as much. But sometimes I just look at them anyway because it gives me ideas. Could put an animal on top. Put a cow. Swankery. You just know that a certain someone would love that I put a cow on top. But I can't. I wouldn't feel right about it. You know, these would really work well for different decorations. Oh yeah, you can add pretty doors. Lots and lots of pretty doors. We could put a chicken on top. Chicken on top of the tree. Decorative. Okay. I know we have a star. I wonder if we made this huge, what it would look like. I kind of like it. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I know I don't really want to go with an effect for the topper, but I kind of dig it. We are looking at different effects right now. We're trying to get some ideas for what to do with the top of the tree. Might make more sense to just put a dragon up there. What do you guys think? Putting a dragon up there? I may be able to do that. Here's the New Life star. See it? It's just a regular star. I don't know. I need to rest. I'm not feeling good. So I'm going to call it. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't keep going. Thanks for the follow, Beefcake. Hope you have a good time. I appreciate it. And I am going to send you a, 2-month surride. Thanks. Send you a Prezi in game. So thanks for following, and I'll see you guys around later. Take it easy. I may go a little later today, once I feel a little better. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.